how do we, as Africans, deal with those situations when it's constant attack from those upper tier brothers, or what I call them, the coons and coonism? You get what I'm saying? How do we deal with them saying the things that they say about us? Don't support it.
If he's a sellout, first thing I got to do is I got to evaluate whether or not I can bring him back to consciousness. Okay. If I can, I'm gonna try. Okay. If I can't, I'm going to do my best to keep him away from it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the first assessment: can you save the sellout? Is he at a level where he can be brought back?
Okay.
No. Second assessment: keep all the potential folks on our camp away from him. See, that's when we mess up. We don't keep the youth away from the sellouts, and then they get influenced with that mindset.
So what you're basically saying is, King, that the Charles Barkley type, we got to turn off TNT.
Yeah.
Is that what we really got to do?
Yeah.
Like, we can't promote when he's on. We got to kind of like shove to the side, and we got to also promote to the other G's that dude's a fool.
Exactly. You got to keep him away from him. Because I look at my life, right? I'm 40 now, but I look at like around 21 when I first started in the Garvey movement.
Yeah.
There was a lot of dudes who was good young dudes, but I let the other camps, the socialists, the integrationists, I let them spend time because I said, nah, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have them. But what I didn't realize, everybody see different things in different people.
Okay.
And if that man is more of a father figure to him than I am, he's gonna snatch him up and give him his ideology. So in retrospect, I would have been more stingy with some of them youth. You feel me? Don't give me most of them, they still ride.
Yeah.
There's a few, like if I could do it so, I wouldn't even let him meet you. I wouldn't even let him come to your events. You feel me? Because now he all wrapped up in some integration.
Okay, so now.
So we gotta be stingy with the youth. Like, yo, if he say, yo, I'm going to this meeting, you know, they doing a homosexual drawing. I ain't homosexual, but nah, you ain't going. We going to, you feel me? Okay, like, you gotta be selfish.
Okay, so now Ray with Simone, when she threw that.
Yeah.
And the whole thing, like we talked about earlier, the new black. Like, how do we deal with these brothers and sisters that are creating this new like movement, the new black, and then like I told you and talked about before, the young thug and his dress wearing and promoting this thuggery, but then also saying, well, I wear dresses and this is my thing.
I think again, we just have to put out their faults to the youth who we trying to say, because he's gone. He's being paid too much money to turn.
And because you also know he said that shit he said about Mike Brown.
What was that?
When it was basically saying that they was asking, well, what do you think about Mike Brown? He said, well, that's for them to deal with. We out here just getting money, we shining. Yes, that's what I keep on trying to explain.
I never even heard of that dude, Young Thug.
King, look him up. That's what I'm confused about. It's like, how are we letting all these brothers get these passes? The brother said on the red carpet of the Summer Award show that basically, and that's why I guess Chicago said they banned him, Detroit said they banned him, St. Louis said they banned him, and he basically said that is not none of my business. What happened to Mike Brown ain't none of my business. That's for like brothers like us to be dealing with. And those other brothers. You understand what I'm saying? So how do we deal with that when a brother incorporates that much disrespect on things that are affecting us, Africans?
We got to expose them. But I still think we got to keep the youth away from them dudes, though. Because you ain't gonna be able to do nothing with them, but you can keep the youth away from them.
This brother listens to Young Thug. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He looked at it. As soon as you said something about some brother, what brother did he say? And I looked at you. Oh, Little Bootsy. That's another brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and that's another thing. The brother done put all that poison in our community, and now he's sitting here promoting that we are just the worst people ever. What do we do with that, brother? Same thing?
Same thing. Because you don't really have the legal prerogative to hold the sellouts accountable the way that you need to. So you got to be careful with exacting any type of punishment that could end up getting you in trouble. But as a group, we could. Like I always say, we need that ski mask club. As a group, operating in stealth and secrecy, we could take care of the sellouts that way. And that doesn't mean you got to take. It doesn't have to be capital punishment.
No.
But there's different types of consequences they need to be made to suffer for the things that they do. But our most immediate use is to educate our youth and keep them away from the sellouts.
And these other brothers
do a much better job of saving the youth than you would trying to change
their
yeah, because they're being paid too much money to change.
So when Raven Simone says that, what you just basically say that she's just a confused young girl? Because
she's confused.
I really think that it's the simple fact that I watched the Cosby Show with her and she was all fully black. You know understand what I'm saying? But I think it's almost like an attention getter. I need to be relevant again because you know how it is. She's falling off of irrelevancy. Basically, she's not. No one knows.
That's going to get her back.
Yeah, it's going to get her back. And people talking about her. We talking about her. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like let her go and let her find her American soul and whatever she feels that she is. Bottom line.
I agree.
Wow. That's
I
crazy.
definitely agree.
And look at that young thug.
I'm gonna check him out.
Please do. Because every single artist that's an artist is backing him up. And that's what I don't understand. Now everybody, we just allow everything to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Allow everything to be okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused off that. You know, back in the era when it was real, when hip hop, I believe that was the best in the essence, we did not allow these certain things. You know, brothers got rolled on, and I don't care if brother wants to be what he wants to be. That's good, but don't promote some of this fuckery that you're promoting, and then promote something totally different. Like you just super thug when you a sissy. I'm just saying, man.
That's real.
It's a lot of work. I'm trying to really get brothers who are in real leadership that is really taking that stance, because I don't see no other brothers except for the other brothers that you was just talking about who you're going to do that power joint with, that's really pushing that hard line. Because the stuff that you were saying, I was watching the white folks over there, they were so nervous. I was like, I like this. They was looking like, what are we supposed to do? And that's another thing, brother. How we are supposed to approach the fact that when white folks want to talk to, because I've been having a lot of people tell me that I'm racist because I say I'm pushing a black agenda. Get what I'm talking about? Like I'm with all white. I'm with the whole love movement, but I'm a black agenda. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the situation on that? How do we, like, when I hear you talk about unapologetically black, how do we maneuver through that situation where we have white folks that feel they want to be a part of the process?
They can't. It's a contradiction. It's going to weaken the resolve of black folk to do what they need to do.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
They can help by working on their people.
Okay.
They don't need to be in your
But what about giving out monies though? Do you accept money from the white folk?
I don't.
Really? This is exclusive right now. King.
I believe in self-determination.
Whoa.
Self-determination.
Hold up. King, wait a minute. Because this is what I was meaning to ask you the last time, son. Really? So if white came with the check, said, yo, I want to give this to your movement.
There's no victory for us.
Wow. That's solid, yo.
They did it to Garvey. White man came with a large sum of money. Garvey said, give it back. They said, what do you mean? He said, it's a black man's movement. How we doing, yo? If we let them finance it, it's theirs. Even if we do something, the victory is theirs. They paid for the victory.
Then how the hell do we get all black folk that is stingy like Benji to give the monies? You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
How do we get them to say, okay?
It's gonna be hard, but it's the only way. And see, that's the issue.
Okay.
Like I said with the Ebonics today.
Yes.
It's not, this ain't even an issue when you own your own schools.
Yes.
You don't even have, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
It's an issue because our kids have to exist in theirs because we won't do what we need to do to buy ours.
Right.
Half our issues is only issues because we won't do for ourselves.
Okay, so now we talk about do for self. What about those brothers that we know got the money? Like, I'm confused. Why having a brother like Carmelo Anthony? Understand what I'm saying?
Because the community ain't putting the pressure on them. You have to expose and embarrass them on a collective, not you. It got to be community while we're sanctioning these people. So you have to organize the people first. See, here's the thing. We have to organize the people first, which is harder than changing white folks. So most black folks say, I'd rather deal with the white folks. Because you say, if I got to go into the hood and fix them niggas, they might put two in my head. True.
Yes.
But that's the only way to do it right and do it once and for all. But we don't want to do that because we know how hard and difficult it is to work with our people. So what we do, we go around them, under them, above, right? Beneath them.
Wow.
See, white people know that we know our people don't listen to us. That's right. So they'll come to this and it's a novelty. Because they'll say, let them take their shit to Watts. And black people will tell them, get the hell out of there.
Yes.
Wow.
Right? You see? And they kids speak Ebonics, but they against Ebonics. You know what I mean? The only way to solve our problems is to go through it. You can't go around it. None of that stuff is going to work.
Wow. So basically, that's crazy because you say take that, which is good, and then you allow them to come in to listen to whatever you're saying and feel no issue when you say what you say while they're in there. No issue.
I don't mind them. I don't mind them.
But you won't.
They can't be in the movement. It's a contradiction. And that's where the Garveyites differ from everybody else.
Wow. That's like basically having a brother say that I'm with the movement, but I'm dating a white woman.
Right.
Or an Asian.
Right.
Wow.
Contradiction.
Crazy. Okay. That's education. That's education 101. Because that's real deep, brother. I see why you're still in the station where
To
you're
leave
at.
them out, you got to be a visionary.
Yes, sir.
If they in at the ground level, if they funding,
Yes.
they running.
Like the NAACP. like the Urban League, NAACP.
If they funding, they running.
running.
Show me something they fund that they don't run.
You're right. That's it.
Whether it's the NAACP, the Urban League, some people, would say some of our
Boys and
revolutionaries,
Girls Club.
they run. They only pay to run. It's an investment.
Yes, sir.
In the direction that y'all going to take. I'm investing in the direction y'all going to take.
So I got to keep on going hard to my people. So if the person comes with the white, I'm going to really.
But see, that's why we can't go hard on white supremacy, because they finance us. They finance the campaign against white supremacy.
So that's why you can go directly harder on white supremacy, because they're not giving you a
Oh,
shot.
I'm free as hell. Only thing they can do with me is kill me and lock me up. I'm free. I'm a free man. I was an escape slave.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing they can do to me but
Yeah.
kill me and lock me up.